Hello, this is Pixel Freak, and we are continuing with the Final Fantasy Dimensions walkthrough. We are on part 24, exiting the Pirate Cove and heading on the boat on our way to, I believe the town is called Rusalka, something like that. So I've left the fights here in this particular piece, mostly because there's really only fights on your way outside the Pirate Cave, and I don't get in too many of those. Looks like I missed a treasure box here on the way in, but we got it now. Green Beret, that's actually a pretty decent item as well. Don't want to miss that one. So coming up here in a couple pieces, we're actually going to cover getting the Esper Shiva. And if you were watching the walkthrough all the way through, I actually just covered a piece. Wow, I didn't get in a single fight there. That was interesting. I thought I got in one fight coming out of the Pirate Cave, but I guess I didn't. So from here you get on the boat. But anyways, during the middle of this piece, actually right when I get to the next town, if you get back on the boat, tell your guy to go back to Capo, you can actually take a teleporter, go all the way back to Highwind, or the Highwind Tower, I think is what it's called, or Dragon Tower, something like that. That's where you pick up Rama, and you're supposed to do it around part 17 of this walkthrough, somewhere around part 17. I forgot to, and so I actually have a small cut there where I went back and did that piece and then came right back here. In this video, it's going to look seamless. You're not going to see that I actually did that. But just to let you know, if you've been following the walkthrough to a T and forgot Rama like I did, you can actually go back and do that by using the teleport, as I said, the little star, the little blue star that's in, I think Capo was the name of the town. I'm sure they're saying it here too in the dialogue. I might have missed it. Because I think they're talking about, oh, we're going to go back to Capo, and then now they're going to Rusalka. So, on our way to Rusalka. So unfortunately at this piece, this is actually right where you would go backwards. After you get done with this dialogue, you just talk to him again and he says, do you want to go somewhere else? And then you go right back to Capo. Yeah, see, he even said that right there. If you'd like to go back to Capo, you can. So right there was actually a split in the video. You didn't see it because I edited it pretty decently. And I've actually gone away. So magically right now, I have Rama again. All of a sudden, you didn't see me go get him. I didn't have him previously, but now I've got Rama. So there's not a whole lot, unfortunately, as I was saying previously, there's not a lot going on in this town. There's not a lot of items to be had. There's not a lot of too many story elements. Essentially, by talking to everybody, you're going to learn that there is a bard named Eduardo, and he's gone missing, and everyone thinks that he's been captured by the Empire or some other nefarious group. I think it's the Empire they're blaming it on. Anyways, you'll set out to go find him, but first you have to kind of go check around town, grab everything you can. There's a treasure box back here. It's kind of sneakily hidden. 4,000 gil. It's definitely worth going back and grabbing that. But in order to progress the story, you're going to have to go to the tavern at this point, or the bar right here. I'm not sure if I go there right away or not, but the bartender is the person you need to talk to, and once you talk to him, the guard at the front of this town will allow you through. If you don't talk to the bartender, there's a guy standing at the front gate, and he's not going to let you outside of the town, so you're going to have to continue wandering around until you've talked to that bartender. So everybody here, it's kind of interesting that all the townspeople, they really have this affinity for Eduardo. I'm assuming because he's a really good singer. They don't really talk much about his merits, aside from the fact that he's been captured and everybody's upset about it. So this bartender here, he's the one that's gonna kind of tell you, oh, so you're interested in being a sneaky sneak, huh? And he tells you his associate outside town will assist you. So at this point, the flag has been set, and I'm actually able to go and talk to that guy at the front gate. It's probably a good idea at this point in the game, too, to also make sure that you're stocked up pretty well on mallets, because I know that there are some enemies in the near future, within the next few pieces, that cast mini on you, and mallet will allow you to go big again. See what's in the magic store. I don't remember that there is anything. Oh, there is. So your next tier of spells is here. That would probably mean there might be some weapons and armor here as well. At least some minor upgrades will be here, you would think. I don't remember. It's been a little while since I played this part. So there are some minor upgrades here. Definitely worthy of leveling up and obtaining those. This also is a good time to remind you that this is a good place to level up as well. Since you've gone through the pirate cave and came out this side, after you've gotten outside of the city here, this is a good place to level up, simply because there's so many upgrades here in weapons and armor and the magic. It's going to cost you a little bit of money. I think I mentioned that in the previous piece. It's just been a little while since I recorded one of these, so I don't remember exactly what I had said. But if I remember correctly, that was the case. This was the place to level up. You could have done so before the pirate cave, but it wasn't quite as good of a place to level up as it is right outside this city. If I sound funny too, that's because I'm coming down with a little bit of a cold as well. Hopefully it doesn't get too bad though. If my cold gets too bad, I won't be able to record for a little while, just because I'll be completely hoarse. I've already done a couple pieces tonight, and this is a couple pieces of the walkthrough, that is. And my throat's already getting pretty sore. It's getting kind of tough to talk. So excuse me if I'm kind of quiet a little bit. So at this point, you can leave a town whenever you'd like to. I don't think there's much more to be had here. Well, I go check out the item store nonetheless. I may go to the inn as well, I'm not sure. Irrelevant, I guess. As I show off the items, look, they have potions and ethers and... There's a hidden ether right there. It's kind of funny that once in a while I will show an item store off, just because I'm like, hey, look, this is what they have. But it's the way that item stores work in the game. They're pretty much additive. They usually don't remove anything, and if one item store has an item, when you get to the next item store, they're going to have that exact same set of items. Alright, so once you're outside the town, you're done with this piece of the walkthrough. I will see everybody on the next piece, part 25. Make sure to like this video, subscribe, and until next time, this has been Pixel Freak.